as we talked through the action sequences. He brought in some Navy SEALs and some DEA guys that have all been in the field, all done some things you don't want to know about, and he wanted it all to be real.
I spent time with Jason and Todd, the producers, and Denzel. We talked a lot about what that equalizer thing is. What is the equalizer thing?
We got to make sure Robert McCall has a certain look in his eye and a certain way that he sees a room.
16 seconds.
I thought, how do I show that? And then I started experimenting with, what if I can go into the eye? What if I can hear the heartbeat slow down or hear the breathing slow down? And what if I could see it from his perspective, how things come into sharp focus? And it's all really happening in seconds, how they assess a room. And then all those things they figured out, you watch them go into action.
These things don't last long. It's not going to be, 5 minutes of action. It's going to be actually really 15 seconds of action.
Cells like it.
We got his throat coming.
Let's go one more time. He's doing all of that real close work with specialized cameras and all that kind of stuff. That's his area of expertise, and I just trust him on that.
Let's go a little looser than want this a touch looser, Kurt.
Most of us live our lives listening to our jazz in our car, whatever we're doing, and you're having a nice day, and then when something violent happens, most people panic and everything shuts down. But a person of violence, everything slows down and becomes more in focus. Even the breathing slows down. He's like that, but on a different level. It's not like he kills you from a distance. He gets in your face and he's watching the light go out in your eyes. That's a different type of human being. That's a man that understands violence.
Now he's stalking you. Now you got nothing. See? There it is. Oh, come on.
So I started doing studies on it, talking to psychiatrists about it, talking to people who do this for a living, some SEALs, some Special Forces friends of mine, some undercover cops that I know really well. They're the nicest guys in the bar. They don't have anything to do with violence, man. They do that for a living, unfortunately. They see the worst of mankind, but if you engage them and that switch goes off, everything about them changes. And it's all instinct. And you don't want to be in a room with a guy like that when he explodes. And then I went to the eye doctor and I asked him, I said, I hear a lot of things about violence. I said, as a doctor, what do you understand about what happens? He said, oh, absolutely. And he showed me on a test. He said, you see here, if you get excited about something,